Hello, my friends. Welcome to my country farmhouse. As most of you know, I'm Marnay, and I want to share a little secret with you that a lot of you really don't know about me, and it's all about today. So, first of all, most of you know I am an amputee, but a lot of you don't know that I am a double amputee. I don't really talk about my amputeeism because I don't want it to define me. It's just part of who I am. But I know a lot of you that watch my videos, and if you have ever watched my videos, especially in my living room, and see this on my coffee table, it is because I am a double amputee, and this is a prosthetic. And I have to wear it when I wear shoes and things. And a lot of times when I take it off because it's hot or it's uncomfortable and I just need to get it off, I leave it laying on my coffee table. But all about today. Today is September 23rd, and today marks exactly 8 months since my house burnt. And okay. So it marks the day exactly 8 months. I have been very hard on trying to get new prosthetics replaced since I lost my home. I had several of these feet, as you can see here. This little thing inside of it is a shoehorn, and it's covered in powder because I really powder the inside of this thing because it is made of silicone and it gets very sweaty in there, so I need the powder in there to keep my foot cool. So I had several of these, throughout my life. The first time I ever got one of these is when I was 40 years old. So if y'all want to know some of the history of my amputeeism or you have questions, please feel free to ask me because I am totally comfortable with myself. Like I said, I don't want it to define me. This is just part of who I am, and I'm very comfortable with my body. So I had several of these feet. Like I said, I got the first one when I was 40 years old, and I've had like 3 of them that I lost in my house fire. A couple of them weren't very comfortable. One had a tear in it. So I alternated between this and the other one that I really liked the best. The thing is, they are made with silicone, and sometimes I'm very hard on them when I wear them a lot. These things can tear. And this one here, don't ask me why I put this one on that day when my house burnt, but this one is just, this one was like a work foot for me, and I had it made especially for when I was working on my feet because my other ones would sometimes bother my foot and I'd get sore. I mean, they're just not all that comfortable to wear. And this one doesn't have separated toes. So my other one had separated toes, and it was much more slimline than this one. I call this one my club foot because it's kind of thick and big, and it's just kind of heavy and bulky. So I wear this a lot in my cowboy boots, but it doesn't fit well in other shoes. It was made for my Skechers when I was working, so that's why I have it. So like I said, this is just an alternative one, and this one was just the one that I happened to be wearing that day. So all about today, again, today I'm getting my new foot. I've fought with doctors and my insurance company, and it's been a fiasco to get this thing approved and get a new one made, but I go through Hanger Prosthetics in Elmira, and I am headed there today. And I thought, how ironic that my appointment was on the 23rd, and it has been exactly 8 months. And believe me, I have been beside myself because I haven't been able to wear flip-flops this summer or sandals or fancy shoes because this thing does not fit. Mostly I wear my cowgirl boots because this fits in it well. Although I do have these little cheap sneakers that I bought from Walmart, and I bought them in a little bit bigger size because they have a little give to them, so this club foot kind of fits in them. So I'm really excited to share this with you today that this prosthetic is almost like a part of my body because I cannot wear shoes without it. And I'm going to show you my foot so I can show you what I mean. So I'm going to move this down. And this is my foot. I got strings hanging on it. I am missing my foot from my ankle forward. So this was part of my childhood accident. I guess I only lost my toes, but in 1969 when this happened, the doctors, I guess, were really worried about gangrene setting in, and my parents told me that the doctors wanted to take my whole foot off above my ankle, and thank God they said no, to save as much as you can, or I probably wouldn't be able to walk normally. And I don't walk normally as it is, but I walk, but at least I have the ability to walk. So you can see what I have here and how this silicone foot fits in here. And what I do is, I don't know if I can show you, but my foot, this silicone stretches, and I stretch it over my foot so it'll go in there. And I need this shoehorn here to help me stretch it. So I don't know if I can get in a position where I can show you. Maybe move the camera back and you can kind of watch me. I'm sorry, this is kind of awkward, but I'm going to kind of let you see how I put this thing on. So what I do is I set it on the floor here, and I get this to the front so I can get the front part of my foot in it. And then I kind of move this to the back where I can stretch it, and behind my heel, and my foot slides right in. And these feet are made pretty normal, so when I do wear things, it looks like I have 2 feet, which is great. And I can't even explain to you, when I got this new foot when I was 40 years old, and the process that I went through to get this approved through insurance, and actually I went through Office of Vocational Rehabilitation because I was a working girl, and I can't even explain to you what I was walking in all my life before I got this thing. So this thing is like a life changer for shoes as being a girl. And let me back up here. As a woman, you know, I was never able to wear flip-flops most of my adult life. I mean, like I said, until I was 40 years old. I'm giving away my age. If all of you don't know, I'm 57 years old. I'm very proud of my age, and I feel good. So I've walked the dirt road of life, and I mean that literally. So this prosthetic is huge to me, to be able to wear shoes and feel like a woman and wear pretty things, because, you know, growing up, I wasn't able to wear flip-flops, even in my adult life. You know, I never got to wear a dress with shoes. I don't wear heels. I mean, this thing, I don't think I could walk in heels anyway, but I like to wear flats, and I like to wear flip-flops and pretty shoes and things, and feel like a girl and wear a dress with confidence. And that's really part of being a woman. You want to feel good about yourself. So this foot is a huge deal to me. This I don't even care about, because it's something I've adapted to. It doesn't bother me, but my feet, to make me feel like a girl and be able to dress nice and look nice, and, you know, I don't know. It's a girl thing. But anyway, that's just the thing that I want to tell you all about. And it's my little secret that I really kind of keep hidden. But I thought maybe if anybody out there is an amputee, you know, you understand. I mean, and those of you that are not an amputee, this is probably great information to tell you, you know, what it's like to be an amputee. It sucks sometimes, you know, but, you know, when you're stuck in this body, you deal with it, and you just learn how to do things. So I am going to head to Hanger Prosthetics and hopefully get a new foot today, and I will show you all the new little toes. I can't explain it. I'm so excited, you know. For the rest of you, you know, you take advantage of what you have. Me, you know, not having things and not having a decent prosthetic, especially this summer, has been pretty rough. And I've had a couple of meltdowns over, you know, my foot, and not having, my camera's doing crazy things. Not having a foot and being able to, you know, to be comfortable. So today's a great day. I'm so excited. So stay with me. Welcome back. My appointment yesterday went great. I got my new foot, and I wore it all day, and it was phenomenally, I don't know how to say that, fabulously, let's put it, fabulously comfortable. I'll tell you a little bit about Hanger Prosthetics. Hanger is Hanger. If you are an amputee, check in with Hanger Prosthetics. They're great. My technician was Kyle, and he was very thorough with me and making my new foot. He explains everything. This was just a great office and a great technician, and I am super, super happy. So guess what? Here it is. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Yes. It is new, and let me explain a little bit about this. This foot was made to fit what's left of my foot. So I didn't explain that when I started to show you this, but to make this, they had to mold my foot, and they also molded my good foot so that they could make this foot exactly like my good foot, and my toes and the size, everything, even right down to the skin color. You know, they gave me swatches of, you know, colors to choose from and compare to my own skin to make it as close as possible. So this is wonderful. And, you know, if I wanted to, I could even paint the toenails on this, even though the polish won't stay on for more than a day because it's silicone and it'll kind of chip off. But sometimes in the summertime, I do like to paint my toenails. This one is a little higher up than the old one. As you can see, this is the old one, and the toes are different. You can see on this one, the toes are separated. And when I sent this off, they send it to Artec. And Artec is a company that makes these prosthetics, and they are in Texas. And I even sent them a pair of flip-flops down to make sure, because I needed to send some shoes, so to make sure that this foot fit my shoes and my flip-flops exactly. And I also sent a little pair of sneakers. So I'm really excited to maybe be able to wear some flip-flops before cold weather gets here. I even have this new pair that I bought while I was waiting for it. These are Clark's, very comfortable, stylish. You can wear them with a dress or shorts or jeans. You know, I just like shoes like that. And when I talked about flats, I sent this flat too. These are flats. This is what I usually like to wear, you know, with pretty dresses as well. Just a lot of different styles. So I'm very, very simple girl. So I am super happy with my new foot. I'm gonna put it on. It goes on the same way as the first one that I showed you. Just very comfortable, but I guess I could probably put it on and show you how the flip-flops, I haven't even tried the flip-flops on the toe yet. So let me put this on, and I will show you my feet. And I also have a bonus for you. If you stuck around this long, I'm going to take you out to my studio and show you what I've got done out there too. So hold on, and I will flip my camera and I will show you my flip-flops on my new foot. I have my foot on, and I'm going to compare my feet. You can kind of see it looks like I've got feet. So I'm gonna try to move this camera down. I don't know. Oops, Tilly. Oops. Sorry. I'm gonna kind of let's see if I can position this around so that you can kind of see. Sorry, it's a little shaky. But I'll get over here and you can kind of see my feet. And I've got my flip-flops here, and of course they're not separated, but I think I can put this on so you can kind of see how this is going to fit in between the toes. So it really fits in there nice, and I'm able to wear flip-flops, which these are new. I bought them the day I sent they were sending off my foot, or the molds anyway. So this is kind of how it is. So it looks very natural, and I'm super happy. So, if you all have any questions for me about prosthetics, or, you know, like I said, I am comfortable with my scars, my feet. It's just part of me, who I am. And I thought maybe this might be interesting for you to know. I don't expose a lot about myself, you know, except for what I like to do. So I thought maybe this might be an interesting thing for you all to learn about me. And, this is part of my life. So, and these prosthetics, well, this prosthetic is very important to me. I have had a prosthetic for my arm before, which they had talked me into getting Mylar Electrics quite a few years ago. And the thing about the prosthetic arm, it had a hand on it and it had Mylar Electrics, but I don't have a lot of stump here to work with for a prosthetic, and it had to be strapped to my body. It's heavy, it's bulky, it's hard to get clothes over it. And honestly, I've been without an arm for so long. When I had an arm, it was like my God, what do I do with it? I'm just used to being the way I am. So a prosthetic for my shoulder is really isn't for me. I tried it and I just feel like I am more freer and better without it, because I have adapted very well, and I was very young when I lost my arm, so it's just easier for me. But a prosthetic foot is a very important thing of my life, especially when it comes to wearing shoes, because I cannot wear a pair of shoes without this thing. So, and my growing up years have been very difficult because I didn't have a prosthetic when I was young, and I didn't have a real prosthetic like what I have now until I was 40 years old. So I had a filler foot. And actually, the first one that I got was before I was 40. I went to another prosthetic place when I lived in North Carolina. I lived in Mooresville, and I went to a place down there that built me something similar to what I got, but it was nothing near what I got. And it had a zipper on it, and it didn't have separated toes, but it did allow me to wear different things. So when I got this one, I was like a kid in a candy store, because this frees me up to anything that I want to wear, you know, as far as flip-flops or flats or sneakers or whatever, you know, to make me feel good about myself and about the shoes that I wear. You know, shoes to women are just, I guess, important. So anyway, I'm gonna quit babbling. This is just, you know, a little skit to show you, you know, what it's like or how it is for me. I'm going to take you out to my studio because I'm very excited. I have been working out there for days, sometimes from 4 to 30 in the morning until my feet are killing me. I can no longer stand because I've been folding fabric. All of the wonderful fabric that's been donated to me, given to me, all the wonderful gifts. It's nowhere near to being complete. Jim still has to do a few little things out there, but he did get the pipes in for the bathroom and the sink, and I'm going to take you out there and show you what I got done, so okay? All right, my friends, I don't really want to show you the mess that's in here still, but there it is. But I am making progress, and you can see I've got my antique sign up. I've got some pretties up there, some fabric on the shelves. Those cubbies there are great for scraps, so I've got organized scraps in there. Started some fabric over here. Got a TV, it's great. This shelf over here, I have a lot of flat folds. I've really been folding. We've got a scan and cut, so I'm gonna put that on there. Check out this picture. This was me and my little Kyler years ago, and it was Christmas time, and I just happened to give him a kiss, and my mom had caught that picture. I found that in a tote that was survived in our cellar at the fire, and I was surprised to have that picture because it was one of my favorites. So anyway, over here, you can see my shelves are looking very colorful and very pretty. And up on top here, I have some things up there that I've kind of decorated with as well. Some clothespins, some baskets. I love that goose. I found that at an estate sale. It was all cobwebby, and I cleaned it up and put a new ribbon on its neck and hung it up. One of my favorite things, oh, here's a junk journal. Somebody had sent this to me, and I thought it was really cool, and I wasn't sure what to do with it, and I pulled it out of the bag that it was sent in, and I'm like, oh, I can open it up, and it just looks so neat up there on the shelf. And over here I have a little basket. Somebody had sent this tea towel with the prairie points on it. I love that. I also have a cute little child's ironing board that I found at a thrift store, along with some old irons. I've got lots of books, and I'm just gonna kind of scan down. You can see all of the pre-cuts. We've really been organizing in here. And cubbies. This little thing here, Jim's aunt gave me, and it's filled with small fabric folds, so a lot of fabric, and I've just kind of been rearranging, but it's still kind of messy. I have help coming tomorrow. So over here, yeah, there's lots of totes and boxes. Can you believe? And there's a lot of totes there. I can't believe I had them all stored in the house. So I've been working on the little kitchenette over here, and I found some placemats and just kind of dilly-dallying in the kitchenette here. My shelf, I still need to paint the inside of that bottom cupboard, and I got the cardboard all down. I just haven't done it, and I'm like, I want to get some stuff on it, so I've been decorating. I got these metal little coffee signs here, and well, the counter's a little messy. We've got some stuff there. So it's coming along. My desk is up. Jim took the Juki out of the box, and this is a Juki Junkies sewing machine sent by Gigi, and she gave me a very nice little note here that I'm going to keep. And it says, Marnie, we hope and pray that the Juki sewing machine brings a smile to you. Happy stitching, Gigi. I would recommend Juki Junkies to anybody. They are amazing, and they sent this to me after we had our fire, and it's been stored, and I'm actually really ready, more than ready to sew on it. Thank you very much, Juki Junkies. You guys are amazing for making my day and helping me out with that. So you can kind of get a little look at my desk here too. This is like an old dresser-like desk, but I think it's going to work very nicely for my sewing. So I did a little more decorating in the bathroom. I'm just gonna kind of look in here. Yeah, I just found some things in here. So a little sign over the toilet. But yeah, it's coming. Like I said, I have a crew coming tomorrow that's gonna help hopefully take care of the rest of this fabric. This is what's left of the cottons. There's some large pieces and some small folds that need to be wrapped, but you can see on the shelf over there the full effect. It looks very nice when it's all rolled up onto a cardboard and you can see it and grab it, and it's neatly organized. So, and over here in these totes where we've been folding, the big tote there is what's left from my fire that was rescued. And there is a couple totes of flannel and some other things. So I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and hang out for the final reveal, because it's gonna be done hopefully very soon. We're working on it. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.